Hello, welcome back to I Want a Lockpick. Alright, we're trying to find our way out of this place once again. And by that I mean I'm trying to solve a way out. Hello. Yeah, I probably should have expected something like this. That's a big one. I think I might be coming up with an ending soon. It's suddenly got a big puzzle gatekeeping it. I think you're unprepared for, I'd say. Maybe, but it did make something else come to mind. After I complete that puzzle, will that be it? As in, will I be able to come back, or... If you solve that puzzle, you will indeed be teleported back outside. You're free to come back right after though. Just maybe decide whether you want to stay or not when you're done. Or if anything comes up, you can just ask to leave, that too. I don't think I've got any pressing reason to return home at the moment. So I'll probably stay. Well, enjoy your time. As always. Cool. So yeah, this game just told me exactly what happens after I beat this. Alright, so let's go back to the way out. I assume that all of my markings are still there. Yeah. Okay. X to zoom out, there you go. I have not yet solved the issue of how the 99 and the 92 brown keys work. I really have no idea how they're gonna work, but as I said, I'm going to ignore them for now. If it eventually works out, it'll work out. I think I'm missing something really obvious, because to my knowledge, there's no way to resolve it. But I might be wrong about that. I can't draw anything before I reach the end, so all of these blank doors are purely blank. Oh, they've got every key or everything here will be their pure color, which means master keys as well. So I will have to enter with 0 master keys. That is true. Okay, well, shall we recap on exactly what we've gone through? I think we discovered that pink is the most pressing or the most restrained, right? I am assuming that I don't collect the 17, so let's just do a quick recount of how many pink keys there are. So here there is 1 plus 12 plus 1 is 14, plus 4 is 18, plus 12 is 30, plus 12 is 42, plus 4 is 46, plus 1 is 47, and I'm pretty sure that's all the pink locks that exist. Unless there's one like obscured by effects or something that I'm missing. There are exactly 47 pink keys. So to get to 0, which I do need, I cannot collect more than 47 pink keys. Yeah, there's legitimately just no way to make this work out. If I collect the 17 and the 31, which sum to 48. That is correct. So I cannot collect both, and as I move along, I have to collect the 31, so I therefore cannot collect the 17. I am fairly certain of that. It also means that out of every lock here, which contains 47, I can only open 16, right? 47, yeah, 16. Okay. And we figured that we have to open this with a master key. And I'm guessing we have to open this with a master key as well. Even though that might not be true. Either way, after opening this with a master key, which I have to do, because I only collected the 31 afterwards, I can then proceed to collect exactly, or up to 4 more. 4 more pinks? Yeah, up to 4 more pinks. So either I open one of these pinks with a... Oh no, I need to collect exactly 4 more pinks, right? 31 minus... Sorry, 47 minus 31 is 16, so... Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, maybe that forces us to not open this pink door then. I have to open 4, and there's no way to collect 4 pink doors using only the singular pink doors. I have to open either this or this. So if that's the case, then for pink, can we say that we need to start by going up here instead? I think we might have to. And I have to open this normally. And then same for the other 12 inside. Not sure about that, but I assume so. Yeah, I think I already... Oh, I already wrote that down here. Master 4 door or something like that. Or 4... I said 4 pink, but I think I mean 4 door. Sure, 4 door it is. Okay, so that's pink. Cyan is a much more questionable story. Again, I assume that the -12 here will be allotted to the -12 door here. Actually, the end also doesn't require any doesn't require 0 cyans. I'll need to have 0 cyans at some point throughout, but it looks like I don't need to have it to reach the end. Maybe I should only work on the colors that I need to resolve. See, the big wrench in the works last episode was the five green keys that messed everything up, right? I said that this is only -5 I can collect, which must be collected after I collected this red key. But there's another one here as well. I guess similarly, I technically could collect this -5 after collecting the red key, but I could also must key through this, which is what makes things a bit more suspicious. So that is to say that the 5 is not necessarily such a late element in the puzzle anymore, the 5 greens. There's a 4 up there. There is there's a big 12 door that's made of green. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I don't think we can ever get to that value. Because there are only 10 green keys in the puzzle anyway. So I'm pretty sure if I had to go through this, I have to master key through it. Which I'm not even sure is necessary. I could go through the top, maybe. Go through here. I want to figure out how purple works, I guess. There's only 8 purple keys in the entire level. Yeah, I already have those 8. There's, okay, let's take stock of every purple key there are. I want to say that for every purple key there exists a negative counterpart. And I think that is true, but even though they are scattered pretty far apart. So the 1 here and the -1 here are technically counterparts. The 6 here and the -6 here are counterparts. The 1 here is a counterpart to this -1 here. This one here is a counterpart to this, and these 2 are counterparts to this. Not entirely sure what that means. Because in terms of like quote-unquote negativity, because doors bring us closer to 0, it doesn't matter, they're counterparts. Keys are counterparts, because keys bring us further away. Negative and positive can be balanced out, but in doors it's not true. You can't balance out doors by putting counterparts next to each other. Like this and this, I actually have to have 4 keys to get through this, including a sign flip or 2 separate sets of keys. So yeah, now that I already have 8 keys, I need to decide very strictly what I want to use those 8 keys for. I have a sign flip here, and I think that's the only other purple key that exists. What does that mean though? Well, it means they want to get through them. Master keys are going to have to be very important. I would say that, yeah. Okay. Here's a green blast door. Here's a negative green blast door. I think the idea is that I want to collect the -5, unerode a bunch of stuff, then collect the 4 door here, and then get rid of the final one using a green blast door. After sign flipping, of course. And then the other -5 will be used to open this. maybe. Not sure about that. Yeah, that seems right. Again, you could overwrite any of those instructions with a master key. But maybe to get to 0, that's how that's gonna work. If I want to get to 0 greens, I'm gonna have to do that. It works out very well, I guess. Which leads me to think that it's true. And then red... Well... There are two ways to get rid of red. Either via this door, which I am already guessing is not going to work out. Or this door. Actually, there's only one red key, isn't there? There is only one red key. And there's a sign flip here. Which doesn't work, because that will bring us to negative values. Okay, so I think the idea is that this one red key will be collected after the sign flip. And then used to open this red door. Oh, there's a red door. It looks like a red blast door to me, but... No, yeah, that's a red door. Yeah. So that's how I'm assuming red is going to work. I collect red. No, I collect sign flip first. Then I collect this red key. Then I open this red door. And that... Well, I have to do that after all the unfreezing. So I'll probably have to unfreeze a bunch of this stuff here. It looks like white is a very interesting element as well. Like, white, cyan, and purple all don't need to be 0. Oh, I don't want to work with cyan. Look at the amount of cyan on the screen. There's so many cyans, I can't figure them out. Can we figure out how many cyan keys we'll have? I think the answer is like 13 or something. So 4 here and 6 here is 10. And then... Oh, are there really only 10? Oh, there might really only be 10. There's a minus 12 here, of course. If I just scan the screen, 4 and 6 make 10, and that's it, right? There's no spare blue keys lying around. No. Is there a sign flip? There is a sign flip cyan here. Gosh. Why? Okay. But that's interesting, I guess. Here's an 8 cyan door. Here's this. Okay, we know that since we're not collecting the 17, I am fairly certain we walked through the top. We walked to the top pretty late. In fact, we walked to the top only after collecting the blue key. Which I'm pretty sure requires us to go to this top path. I think. I don't know. That might not be true. Okay, what else? White. White ends up with a lot of blanks at the end. But I think white's also pretty scattered as well. Right? So, there's a white here. There's a white here. That's 2. That's 4. That's 6. So there's 6 white keys total. I think that's it. How many white doors are there? Well, in this area alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white doors here. White locks, I guess. 10, I think 11 and 12. There's 12 white locks. Okay. And we only have, what, 6 white keys? A bunch of them have to be opened by master keys, or not opened at all. There are some that must be opened by... There are some that must be open to progress, though. Like... One of these has to be open to progress. Here's one. Here's one, because we need the pure keys at the end. Okay, so let's count how many we actually need, which will determine how many masters and how many cyans we need to spend. Sorry, how many whites and how many masters we need to spend on these. So we need at least 1 here. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4. We need to walk through this to proceed. That's 5. We need to open this to walk through. That's 6. Oh, there's 2 more here. Oh, okay, well, we'll count that later, but... 6, here's 7, 8 white locks. We need to open this, so that's 9. That's actually not too bad, actually. Because I think if I did a recount on white keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's 10 white keys? What? I thought I counted a much smaller number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 white keys and I need to unlock 9 white doors at least. Which works out, How many white locks are there actually? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 locks. 12 locks means that I can legitimately just collect every white key and then spend 2 more master keys. In fact, like if I take a look, right, the number of optional keys, I think there are 3 optional keys, yeah. So 1 here, and 1 here. 3 optional locks, I mean. I can always open one of them to get through. That's 10 white keys. And then if I want to get through the others, I can master key through them. This is not a very expensive ordeal, I think. Okay. I don't know how else to deal with this though. Okay, white isn't a problem. Is X, it's not X, is cyan a problem? Again, 10 cyans. What do I need to open? I need to open that. That's 8. Like, this is already a problem because we only have, what, 6 cyans, right? I could always collect the -12 then cyan flip. I realized that, which gives me so many more cyan keys. Does that mean I don't walk through this with -12? That's entirely possible. I could master key through this. That's a lot cheaper. Because the exchange I get in return, the -12 opening or sign flipping, can open so many more doors. Like, after I flip the 12, I can open the 8 here and the 4 here potentially. And then with the 10 remaining keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, then that becomes no longer a real problem. There are lots of ways to get to 0 back from 10. And even then, I might not need to do that. So yeah, blue isn't really a problem as long as I sign flip the -12. So, I guess we'll write that down. Okay. Let's bring you in. Again, none of these are confirmed, but let's hope that these are optimal moves that I'm making. Okay, so should we start trying this again? If we started trying this again, then I don't know what to do here. Here it definitely looks like... How many master keys do I have? Just 1. Ooh, we might have a problem here, don't we? Don't we have a problem here? Already? Are we already stuck? Are we already stuck? How do I get through this? I need to go to 0. I can't sign flip first, so I have to collect the -1. No, yeah, don't I need to open like 3 of these pathways, which is impossible with this many keys? Ugh. Yuck. Does this mean I have to open this bottom path? That feels so not right though. If I did open the bottom path, things work out a little easier. Because I already have a negative open towards me. So all I need to do is to master key through one of these and then open the other. And that works out. But, that goes against the idea that I have a pink. Did I count wrong? There's no way I counted wrong. I counted it twice, like 2 times in 2 different episodes. I have to lose exactly 16 pink doors to master keys. And I already used 12 here, so I have to use exactly 4. It has to be exact because I need to go down to 0. Can't be more or less. It has to be exactly 0, yeah. I don't like this at all. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Okay. If I had gone through this, things make so much more sense. I hate that that's the case, because like the very few things we've been able to do about the whole level itself turns out to not be right the moment I try it. Or I'm just missing something so much more obvious. How do I get to 0 orange? I can't not get to 0 orange, because I have to pass through both of those doors. And I can't walk through the green sign flip, can I? I don't think so. I need to get to positive green. Which is only possible by doing that, by the way, so... That is also like 100% true. Wow, I am so stuck. Can I just try this and just, you know, just proceed? Sure, why not? Let's just proceed like this, huh? I forgot what I said about the oranges anyway, so it's okay. I think about overriding is necessary. Yeah, I feel like I'm dead at this point already. I just made a really bad decision about pink. 31, 12, 24... 24 plus 7 is 31. Yeah, but I can't open 7 pink doors, can I? No, I can't open 7 pink doors. There's no way to save myself here either. I can't avoid the 31. There's no way. Yeah, I can't avoid the 31. I have to collect it. I'm just really trying to find a way to not go through this door. Hold up, if I went through this like that, I do have an extra pink key, white key, which will allow me to do this, right? Okay. I guess not having 0 white keys was a good idea. So yeah, this will in fact let me out. Okay, that's a way out. It's a bit, it's a bit inefficient, but it is the only way out I can see right now. Okay, so then what? What did we say about orange? I already collected a +1 here. A set the exact one here. 1, 1, 1. There's 3 ones. There's 1, 2, 3. Are there 3 of each? Or am I missing one? I think there might be 3 of each. How many blast doors are there? -1, -1. I feel like that means I have to... Yeah, that means I have to overwrite the -1 here, because there was only 2 negative blast doors. For the positive blast doors, I think there's only 2 as well. So I have to overwrite one of them as well. Which is probably not too difficult. Like, I can collect this one and open this. And then... Well, I already overrided... Wait, yeah, I already overrided the one that I'm having right now. Oh, and then that works out perfectly then. Okay. Orange is pretty good as long as I override this, I think. Okay. So that looks good for now. Now I have to walk forward here. I have to collect all of these. I wish that, hold on, I wonder if this is in the settings. I don't think it is, but I wish there were a little box in the corner that just tells me what keys I have at all times. Smoothing mode, I wonder what that means. Oh, smooth texture interpolation. I don't think there's any point in enabling that. There's a timer. Oh, I didn't realize there's a timer. I don't think I saw a timer. Yeah, there's no way to have the key count on your screen at all times. I guess I can zoom out. So I can camera and zoom out to see my key count, which is 8 purple. I haven't figured out purple yet, by the way. I need to figure out how purple works. Well, I suppose the idea is that we can try and figure out what purples we need to open. I mean, we need to open the minus here. We need the minus 6 here. The 6 here. Again, not sure what this is going to be. I feel like we need to go to the top section. There are actually 3 positive blast doors. Oh. Well, in that case, there might be some issues there. Oh well. I can always master key through one of those, I think. Okay, how many purple doors do I actually need to open? Not a lot, actually. Those 3 are the only ones that are legitimately forced. The rest I can go around. No, there's one here that I need to use either a -1 or a +1. So those are the ones that's forced. I will say that surprisingly leads me to exactly 8 keys if you take the absolute. Oh no, not true. -6 here, -6 here is already like 12 in absolute value. But a lot of the other things are... if I opened one, and then I open the other with a master key, that works. I need to go to 0 eventually, it looks like. Oh, here's another one that I have to open. I didn't see that. Here's the -1 that I need to open. So I need to sign flip before this point, huh? I wonder what that means. If I need to go through this and this, I have to master key through one of them. I can master key through both, but if I did... where can I spend 8 purple keys? Not sure. If I master key through this as well, which is entirely possible by the way, 3 master keys, then I don't necessarily need to sign flip this early. I don't even technically need to end up with 0 until this point. And then I can always master key through that. See, there's so many things I can master key through that it's kind of awful to decide. So like for each color, I might instead want to figure out exactly how many master keys I need for that color of door. Or then things get really confusing. Okay, anyway, I have 4 science here that I need to use. I feel like it could really be any 4, but in particular I might want to open up the bottom area and this area earlier. That could be possible if I master key through this, which I think is okay. The idea is that I don't think there's a point in going through here first. If I want to pass through this top section, I have to go through the graffiti door anyway. I can still open this if I wanted to unlock these doors for some reason. See, I can't say anything for certain. That's so horrible. Well, I guess we will need to get rid of this, we will need to get rid of this one orange here. So I guess if I did say that, then we might have to go through this middle section anyway. Get rid of that. I need to get rid of 2 white. Ooh. We might have some issues here. How will I access two white doors? Not quite sure. Here's one I can access. But the other one is up here, and I think that's something very unfortunate. Ouch. All the other white doors are like hid behind stuff though. And I don't like it. Another option is just to master key through this, which I can do since we have one master key remaining. I feel like that maybe is good. I think we did come to that conclusion last episode as well. Here's 6 master key, 6 cyan keys. Is there a blank cyan check ahead of us? There actually isn't. All the way onto here. At which point the 6 cyan keys are probably gonna be used already. I'll probably use it on this 4 here, and like I guess this maybe. I don't know. Master key through that or something like that. I don't know. Here I have a blue key, but I already know that blue. There's only 3 keys of that color. So I'm gonna need to not use this blue key right now. Okay. So we can't decide that we will master key to these because I can't spend pink on them. It looks like a good idea might be to open this up, sign flip, and then walk through. Then I'll use the final negative purple key that I have somewhere. Because I have -1 left, right? Yeah. Maybe. Let's see, let's just try that for now, I guess. Okay, anyway. Here, I can get rid of the orange key by using this over here. I can actually walk through this. Oh, I realized I have so many white keys. Where did I get all these white keys from? Can't even use them. Well, there's no white check in front of us, so that's okay, I guess. I do have a master key that I need to use. How many master keys do I have? 1. 1 master key. Where do I use it? Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious I have to use it here. But not right now, I guess. That means that a master key can be used in anywhere I want. With little consequence. I guess it might have to be this guy. It might have to be. Let's open up a bunch of... do I want to open that? No idea. Let's say no for now. But yeah, we're gonna slowly make progress in each of those directions. Okay. And now here... Yeah, we still have 2... we still have 2 whites here that we need to use, which I think is why this is such a good idea. I would say this is a good idea as well. Actually, here's a question. Where's the last... Yeah, no, we should be fine here. I want to play with zoomed out view, but I guess we can't do that. I don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm just randomly guessing. See, at this point in the puzzle, I also start randomly guessing, right? That's not a good idea at all. Where else is there 2... Where else is there 2 cyans I can lose? Here, I guess. But I don't want to lose 2 cyans there, do I? Oh, Oh, no, I can't have 0. Oh. Oh, wait, that's a problem, huh? That is a problem, isn't it? I can't have 0 blue keys. To get 0 blue keys, I need to ungraffiti everything that I should ungraffiti, which is, I think, this one and this one. And then lose them all, which is possible. Yeah, there are only 3 blues, but I see all 3 of them. But I can't do that, because to do that, I'll need to either pass through this, which is bad, or pass through this, which I can't do because it's eroded, which I need green for. And to have green, yeah. So it's kind of locked behind a whole cycle where I need to only get through via master keys. I can see some way to get through things. I do like the -5 in my inventory already. Having it so early means I can collect the sign flip without any worries. What? What happened to my white keys? I thought I had those. When did I lose them all? What? I thought I had 2, like... Oh, I have 0 here. Okay, well I mean I can collect 2 rather easily. It depends on which 2 I want to collect, because there are multiple ways to collect 2. I would say this is probably more of a concern, because I need to walk through that to even access this area up here anyway. So now I open this. I open the bottom one. I don't think it matters. Actually, there's a bottom. Okay, there's a 1 white over there. I might not want to open this white first. I might want to open a more important white. I guess this one. I don't think it really matters once again. I'm still missing a lot. Like, a lot. Oh well. With that, we can open a bunch of stuff already. Okay, and now red becomes a thing I can open after sign flipping. Here's another orange I should clear. I'll collect it and clear it. I mean, I can do that right now. Hello? There you go. There's obviously something I'm missing though. I feel like cyan is a problem that I can't solve. With so many master keys, I can't really say anything. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Clear out this. Do I have access to the sign flip yet? I don't really have access to the sign flip on cyan yet. I still need to get rid of all my greens and red and 1 white. So I won't collect that yet, but I can collect the blue right now. Which I shouldn't, but I can. Okay, let's try and work towards... Ah, so that might be a problem for here, isn't it? Okay, let's just open this. Yeah, I need signs here or master keys. So 2 master keys here sucks. I don't want to use 2 master keys here. Is there any way I could have saved cyan? Yeah, I could have used them here instead of using it up there. The white keys I need to lose. I think I need to lose how many? 2 white keys. I can lose oh, I need 0 cyan down there. Unless I master key through them, which I can't do. So I need to lose all my cyans here, which is also really bad. Ugh. Let's say I didn't do this right now. Let's say I tried to go in here instead with the master key. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna need to go down to 0 white, which I should be able to do just by doing this and then opening something. Can't sign flip yet, so this is the only option I have. The problem is that, aren't I gonna have to use the... I don't know. I feel like I'm spending an equal amount of master keys to do this, which is bad. I'll have to use my master key here. Honestly, I'm fine with doing that. How many master keys do I have left? Probably 1, right? Yeah, one master key left. Alright. Well, I don't think this saves anything, but it's okay. How many sign keys do I have left? I think 2. I have 2 sign keys left. Yeah, I do. So with this, I can now go through the bottom area. I'm gonna spend the last purple key there. No idea if I should, but I will. Right, I really should have also removed all my orange keys. Which I can do. Using this here. I will need... what? No. I will need white to do that. So let's collect the white. Can probably clear it in somewhere or another eventually. The other white key. Probably. I don't know. Right now, there's no white checks, so it's okay. Is there a white check eventually? I don't think there is anymore, actually. No, there is one, I think, behind a frozen door all the way at the end. Okay, now I have the blue aura. And the green, I think? Yeah, I do have the green aura. It's kind of hard to see. I do have it. Alright, let's collect this guy. I realize I still need to keep my... okay, graffiti you. Alright, now I can finally use my blue keys. I have to master key through this. I need a red key for that. Should I sign flip? Should I be sign flipping? Hold on, should I be sign flipping? Crap, I can't sign flip. I need green. I need to master key something up there, I think. Because if I do this now, then the -5 has to be aligned to this. No way to go through the green door here. If I did it the other way around. I need to walk through the cyan with 0 cyan keys. I need master key through something. I feel like it would have to be the master key through the actually, where are my pink keys? I feel like I'm missing a pink key as well. Actually, it's even worse because I need the red key to... I need a red key first. So I have to go to the top area. Which I... actually, where are my pink key? Or where are my white keys? They're all gone. I used them all. Oh, well that sucks. There's a white key up there, I guess, yeah. No, but this is horrible. Yeah, this is horrible. I am dead at this point, because there's no way to proceed except to use my last 3 master keys here. And once I do that, I'm fairly certain I'm dead at this point. Master keys all here sucks really bad. I have to, kind of. That's the only way I can actually get the 12, the 12 that I need. What else do I need to unfreeze, by the way? Probably this here? Crap, I can't walk through that. It's okay, there's nothing else to freeze. Oh, I need to... Oh no, I can't do this. I need to unfreeze both of those. I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. I need to have like... oh, I need to have saved one sign here. Because the only way to actually proceed is to open that. Which means I need to lose my red key. Yeah, well I did at this point. I don't know what to do at this point, honestly. Yeah, at this point, this is the furthest I can go feeling confident that I did the right thing. At this point, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do anymore. I need so much help. I don't know how I'm supposed to try and like go through this at all. I don't know what I can say about this, really. There's just too many things. It's way too many. Yeah. I might have to ask for a hint. I have no idea how to proceed. Like, I have no idea what the logic is. There's no way the logic is just to guess and check. Right? There must be some overarching theme or overarching deduction. I think it might have to be like regarding what the red and how the red, green, and blue interact with each other and how that lines up with cyan. Because I do see a lot of these effects actually block each other, and then there are very few ways in. Like, okay, for example, just looking at blue, green, and red, I'm fairly certain you need to go into here, collect the -5, and then unlock everything afterwards. Because if I tried to collect red first, we know that we need to collect the sign flip key before collecting red, and I'm fairly certain that's true. -1 is horrible. There are other ways out, aren't there? There might be other ways out. Again, master keys are always gonna mess with us. If I collect the red first, there are other ways out. Like, I can collect the red, I can unfreeze this. I can unfreeze a bunch of stuff. And then, I can clear this. And then I can master key through this after sign flipping. And via that, I will also never actually have to... Yeah, I'll never actually have to... okay. So that's another way out. With red. Meaning that it's not necessarily true that I need to open all of these... with... master keys anymore. I think that saves me on some things. So then the idea is that because I don't need to spend a master key on this, what could happen is I could collect the erosion effect because I had already gone through this, collecting the red. Actually, that's kind of weird as well because I need to go through this to collect the red, which I guess is fine because I can always clear all 5 right here. And then the other -5 will be clearing out this. So yeah, I could clear this with a master key as well. I think overall this still spends less master keys. The top area here is kind of whack though. Yeah, wait, there's the problem. To collect the red, I need this. And to collect this, I need this. Right? Yeah. Because we already know that all these blue doors are normal blues. I feel like I should mark that down somehow. I'll just mark that, I guess. So all these are normal blues. Yeah, so to collect this red, I need to unerode. But to unerode, to ungraffiti, I need to unerode. Which means it is 100% true that I need to collect an unerosion effect before the red effect. Green effect before red. Which means that this is never going to be possible. Which means that this is going to be forced. I need to collect this first. But to do that, I need to master key through all three of these. Because I can't have a red before that. I can't have this minus 99 before that. Once again, I need to walk through either the top path or the bottom path, and both are bad. Either I lose a blue, which prevents me from collecting the graffiti effect, or I need to unerote first, which requires me to open this in the first place. That's like a cyclical argument. So yeah, the brown door also needs to be golden, and then this also needs to be golden. They all need to be master keyed. Which is so many master keys. And I think this is right. Oops. I think this is right. Because I really don't see any other way out. So I guess that's another thing I can add to the board. We have to open this, this, and this to collect that. Can I just check how many master keys we'll actually have? Like, really? So, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 11, 16. Okay. I guess I'll write this. I kind of like the yellow, the golden marking on the bright background. It actually reads very well. So there are 16 total golden keys. I feel like if we can map out all 16, there might be some things I can do about that. I don't think so though. What? Oh. That's 3. I mean, those are these 3. I mean, if I look at this right, the only keys that can open these are the master keys that come after this door. Because before that, I would have had to spend all of these somewhere else. So out of these 8 master keys, I have to spend 3 of them here. I don't know. That seems fair. Yeah, but the idea is that after this, I can spend keys here. I can try to figure out how many science we need to use up in that process, I guess. We need to use up all 4 of these before we collect this, definitely. So these 4 won't be used. Then I'll have 6 here, which I won't need to spend yet. So to get to here, I mean, in the process, we only ever need to spend 2 science, which are these 2, in the entire process of that. Maybe that means I have to master key to the 4 here? Which means I need to get all the way down to this 5 before I can actually open those up. Which is interesting. That means that... not sure. I don't know if I should be counting how many... I don't know if I should be counting how many cyans there are and trying to like match it. pretty sure I'm not supposed to. I mean, I do have 10 and then 12 here, so that's 22. 2, 4, 6, 9, 17, 19. Here's a bunch. 20, 21, 22. 22 plus 4 is 26, plus 12 is 38. So 38 minus 22 means 16? Yeah, I need to spend 16. The cyan... The cyan... For the cyans, if I want to open everything, right, I need to spend 16 locks on master keys. So I feel like, I mean, well, we're already spending 2 here. There's another 2 here. Sorry, minus 12 here. If I spend the master key here instead, that's not a lot of locks left. Which I guess is somewhat interesting. In fact, there definitely won't be enough to clear out all of my keys, right? 2, 4, 6, 9... no, I missed 2 here. So 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, plus a bunch. So yeah, even if I spend a master key here, there's still a bunch of cyan keys I potentially wouldn't be able to unlock with cyan keys. Yeah. Well, what am I saying at this point? There's so many things I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like, yeah, it makes sense to use the master key here though. If I use master keys on cyan, it makes a lot more sense to use them on the more expensive ones. Right? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, probably gonna have to like spend a bit more time staring at this. I think I'm gonna call it an episode for now. So yeah, until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye!